the woman on top of the Jeep leaderboard is Courtney Conlogue from Southern California. She's taken on the Hawaiian Goofy Foot rookie Tatiana Weston-Webb, and representing Phillip Island in the state of Victoria in Australia, Nikki Dijk. Looking to get things started. Tatiana goes down on her opening hook. She'll be in the back of the line for priority. Now Courtney and Nikki will start rotating and get things underway. Last heat went down to Bianca's backhand form. Looking at these three names, it'll be an exciting matchup. Already getting underway during the break. Courtney got a quick start, Pods.
Yeah, Courtney just pushing a little bit too hard right there. You know, these ladies have been sitting back watching all day. So it's going to take a couple of waves just to get those nerves out of the way. They've been totally amped up by the guys, and they want to go out there and show how good they are as well. So we're going to see a couple of mistakes just to get things going.
Right into Dijk, ripping one off the lip. Full wrap with the rebound. Now Nikki running through the inside corner, looking for something solid to finish up on. Deep off the bottom, she'll slam it shut, but loses the finish. So looking at incomplete starts from Conlogue with a 1.0, Tati with a 0.77, but Dijk with a nice long read, just losing the finish.
Yeah, let's have a look at the last wave there from Nikki. Beautiful snap off the top there. I love that smooth approach from Nikki Dijk. Just a unique style as well. Just smooth as silk, beautiful wraparound cutback. I love the bounce off the white water right there, and then just pushing a little too hard on the end maneuver.
Watching Tatiana take off on a solid right-hander. Big wind-up. She'll attack the lip. Clean, glassy, open face on the inside. Carves back into the source, into a snap off the top. End section closeout hack for Weston-Webb complete, and she'll step off.
Joe, we're watching the session this morning. She was dominating out there. I mean, it was crowded, probably about 100 people, and every second set wave that came through, she was on. I mean, she definitely commands respect out in a crowded lineup. She knows this wave, she loves this wave, and you can tell she's attacking this one. A little mistake on her opening wave, but not to be on this one. Beautiful backside snap right there. Can she keep the Goofy Foot theme going? Back into the source, waiting for it, and then unloads a beautiful turn. Straight up through the lip again, so Tatiana Weston-Webb there ditches the board.
Solid one out the back, and Courtney wants it. Deep off the bottom, solid top turn gouge. Setting up a beautiful snap, and then closing it out well. For a healthy amount of whitewater. Courtney's best wave so far. Slip on her first opportunity, and now showing that world #1 dominance on that last exchange.
You know, you look at that yellow jersey as maybe a little bit of pressure, but Courtney not to be, just gouging into that one right there. Watch this next turn. That's how powerful that was right there. And up and over that last section, Courtney Conlogue, one of the most powerful surfers on the planet, period. Yeah, absolutely right. Not a 10 today, though, that's for sure. It's going to be a good score. Probably in around about the 7+ range, but just some solid surfing. I think the women's surfing has progressed quicker than the men. I think the gap is definitely closing up. I think in waves like this especially, I think you know, we haven't had too many women events in waves of consequence. Obviously, Cloud Break, we used to have events back in the day, and if you can go back and try and find that wave that Rochelle Ballard had at Cloud Break after the final was finished against Sofia Milanovic, she took off on this 8-foot wave and probably got one of the best barrels I think I have ever seen out there, still today.
Being more comfortable in your own ability and not feeling anxious or insecure with it in any way, and yeah, just surfing smart. I think it takes experience for you to gain knowledge as to what waves to catch and how long to wait and all the essential things that you need. In competitive surfing, it doesn't come overnight, and I feel like that experience has caught up to me.
Exciting world title race, and Bianca already into the quarterfinals of the Swatch Women's Pro. You can see how mature she is, looking at her ability, now turning it into confidence. You can see that with Tatiana Weston-Webb. So much confidence as a rookie on tour.
Yeah, look at this wave right here. Double overhead for Tatiana. She comes around the section, jams it in the pocket right there. And what I like about her, she doesn't hold back. Look, going for broke on that last maneuver, but unfortunately not, finishing off that wave there. But I love the gusto, I love the attitude, I love the go for it attitude that Tatiana brings to the game. It's not going to be a keeper score for her.
And into Coco, she had to fly over to Spain for the QS. Alessa Quizan, she was out her warming up then, had to fly to Spain. Tati stayed and kept free surfing here at lowers. This is Van Dijk now. Jams it under the lip. Driving through that top turn hook. Super smooth. Just gliding through the kelp. Doesn't even hesitate to hit it off the top. Lost her rhythm on the final turn.
I think that kelp threw her off right there. I think she was expecting for those fins to grab that, and it didn't. So, oh well, back to the drawing board. That could have been a good score there for Nikki Van Dijk. You got to figure it's been so hard to get a wave like this in the free surf, and you finally get one in your heat, and you don't know what to do with it. You get so nervous. You don't want to blow it. You want to try and finish your waves off. Beautiful surfing so far along this wave, but then falls off at the end.
We look at this one now, deep bottom turn from Conlogue, high line wrap in the pocket, going for the layback off the top to change the rhythm, into the inside and extending that top turn arc in the closeout section. Solid performance from Courtney, chooses her own lines, has a unique style, flexes her power, and that 1.0 is long gone as she's heading for the lead.
That she is just needing a 1.0. Let's have a look. Good solid wave here for Courtney. Opens up nicely there. She's kind of grabbing that rail on the first turn, but I think she's just super excited because they've finally got some good waves. Another nice turn there from Courtney. Let's see how she finishes this one off. Almost loses the fins there, but regathers. Great ability, great balance, great core strength. No one works harder at her physical fitness than Courtney Conlogue, that is for sure. Look at the size of this wave here. One of these, I'll tell you what, really hard to get one of these in the free surfs. They're very hotly contested in the morning with all the guys, all the locals. So a lot of these women will be getting one of these waves for the first time in their heat. And it's got to be nervous moments. You don't want to blow it, right?
Oh, get a gem like this coming at you. You got everything on the line. Big crowd on the beach with so much to look forward to. You have so much time to think at lowers. You see Courtney just channels her instincts. She also was putting in a ton of time out here during that solid swell that we had. Her mom on the beach filming every single move, and her confidence was there. She even brought up Rosie Hodges' fantasy picks. She said that gives her more motivation if she's not on it. She wants to get on it as soon as possible. We have a paddle for our heat leader, current world number 1, Conlogue. Just running through the inside, look for something big, snaps it off the lip. She's got a lot of momentum, layback hack. She sells a little inside corner. She'll just put her head inside the barrel to see what it looks like. Gets out of there.
So you know what? We'll talk about that after this.
Goofy foot, paradise out front. It's Tatiana. Jams a hook off the lip. Look how glassy it is. Hits another solid backside section. Whacks it off the top and then throws another little inside snap to finish.
Well, kicks out of a good wave there, Tatiana. It's going to be interesting. She's got a big task ahead of her to get herself out of that combo situation. Something in the 7-point range will get her out of that combo, but then we'll need a huge score. But let's have a look. I mean, look at it. The water is sparkling. The wind is backed off, and the women are going to town. Tatiana Weston-Webb just pushing that back foot down, draws off the bottom. Beautiful snap there. Great positioning on this one. And finishes off nicely. So Tatiana with a 7 already in her scoreline, looking to back it up. You know what, if she doesn't win this, she's just finding some form, getting some rhythm going for the next couple of rounds coming up. No losers today. Tatiana, rookie on tour. What a great year she's having. Proving to the world that she belongs here at the very young age of 19. Very mature young lady for 19 years old.
So different turns. She'll change up the game with that layback draw off the top. She got her big scores back-to-back and closing out her rides as well. An 8.07 to a 9.2 as we get back to live action. Tail drift, hook under the lip for Tatiana Weston-Webb. Trying to force a huge maneuver to come back.
Well, you talk about what they've got to do to try and get themselves into a running to win this heat. Should they light it up? Should they try something different? Absolutely. And we saw Tatiana there. A little bit of innovation coming into her game. She's normally that powerful snap off the top. And when she comes through the inside, look at that right there. Just showing a little bit of a different tilt on things. I love it. Tatiana. Told you there was something that we haven't seen yet. And she ended up producing that beautiful turn to kick things off. Draw off the bottom right now. And then just gave it that extra little bit. Sliding that tail all the way around. And then regathering and coming down in that vortex there. Tricky maneuver to do. Tatiana Weston-Webb riding out with a lot of confidence right there, Joe.
Well, she was radical. We'll see if that'll be enough to break the combo as Conlogue sets up some high line wraps. Now fading through the inside track. Still some speed. She's out of there. That won't affect her top two. But was Tatiana's enough to turn this thing around?
Well, in my eyes it was, but let's have a look at Courtney's last ride here. Just trying to keep that momentum going. It's going to be hard for her to improve on her score line. Needs to better an 8.07. And she knows that, kicks on out. So Courtney in a very commanding position, but I reckon she might get it, Joe.
Well, she did push it hard. It was a huge finish. Last score comes in for Weston-Webb, a 7.23.
Wow, just under.
Not enough. Still comboed with 2:20 to go.
It's looking like Courtney Conlogue is going to dominate this heat and find herself right in quarterfinals. Another good result for her.
Look for something big. Courtney goes for the grab rail, fin out, nose pick on the landing.
Wow.
Doesn't reverse. Wanted to flare up on the finish just to intimidate the top 17. Knew she didn't need anything for the win. Started doing that all week, and she did one in a heat. That is a radical maneuver to finish things off.
Yeah, well, that was just like, you know what, guys? Guess what I've still got left in the bag? This right here. Bang! Comes out standing tall. Tell you what, the confidence coming out of this young lady is unbelievable right now. That yellow jersey, I mean, she was already confident, right? Put that yellow jersey on her, and now she's looking pretty dangerous. Let me tell you, she is saving her best for last.